Hello. And the camera goes out of focus. 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 Thank you. Hello. I have a coffee here. It is a Monday. And I figured, why the hell shouldn't I do a coffee time where I actually get to upload it? For the past 10 plus days, I have been extremely busy. If you've noticed in the upload schedule, my schedule has been extremely busy, which it has. I have been incredibly busy. Started legal proceedings with a company, can't say which, because it's a actual legal proceedings. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will win. It is a privacy issue. A company has not made it public that one of their databases was breached, and because the database was breached, I've had multiple attempts of hackers in Nigeria, Pakistan, Spain, and other countries that are specifically known for this, try to access all manner of different accounts and stuff that I manage. And I did find out where my data went, who stole my data. I have got to fix this auto fucking focus 1 second. It is under config video. Come on. Thank you. There's white balance. Focus. Apply. Close. There we go. No, this shit. Oh. And so this company has willingly broken the law, both EU and British and American law. I already know of 2 American companies that are in the process of legal proceedings with them. And a lot of people don't really know their digital rights. You have rights. You have rights. Everyone has rights. ECHR, yada yada yada. Everyone has rights. Well, if someone leaks your data, if their data is breached, and ne'er-do-wells get your information, post it online, whether it's the dark web or to ad agencies, you name it, and you start getting credit card application emails and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that is someone trying to steal your identity. But they're so fucking stupid about doing it that they don't realise, just because I have the username and password of, it could be an old password, always update your passwords, and always have 2-factor, like me. Because they've got access, or an attempted access to some things, they can go in and call. There's spoofing, there's cloning, there's tons of different ways of doing certain things. But everyone's like, I've got 2-factor and I still got hacked. No. What you have is singular 2-factor. There's a difference. And you're thinking, what's the difference? Singular 2-factor is where you have a known public phone number as your 2-factor. So there's nothing stopping me, once I've got your data, to figure out who your mobile phone carrier is. EE, T-Mobile, Virgin, Safeways, Tesco, wherever it is. Then contacting them. Now I've got your relevant information, your name, address, etc., etc. And say to them, I've just moved. This is my new address. but my phone, I lost it. Can I please have a new SIM sent to this address? They get a new SIM, the clone of your SIM, sent to them. They then put it in an old phone that they buy at CEX or any used electronics place. And they wait. And the moment they try to hack and they get the two-factor code, it gets sent to their phone, not yours, because your SIM has been deactivated. You don't know this. So now they've got your two-factor, singular two-factor, and have proceeded to hack and take control of your entire life. I have true two-factor. Now what that means is I have an authenticator. In fact, I have 3 authenticators on this phone. And this is my public phone. Okay? This is my public phone. Now, of course, someone can always freeze frame it, but the point is that is my public phone. Okay? My private phone is in that drawer. Well, is in that. No, it's over there. I have a second phone with a second line that's not even in my name. And all it's used for is true two-factor authentication. And it is not a SIM phone. It is a eSIM, which means there's no physical SIM. So the moment someone tries to call that phone carrier and say, hey, look, I'm missing my eSIM, they'll say, well, just log into your account. Huh? Log into your account. Username and password. Username, password, and an authentication email. Because then now they've got to log into another account to try and authenticate that the eSIM software that they're downloading is me on that phone, which I will get an alert saying someone is attempting to download your eSIM. I can say no, and they will block that new phone, that new IM code and everything else. So they're going to have to get another phone and another phone and another phone. And each time it's blocked, that phone that they previously used is now on a block list. They will never be able to use that phone again. Which is why a lot of phones that are specifically known for doing this, which is Apple phones, end up getting sold as e-waste, sent to China, parted out, and then sold back to the UK or the US or wherever for parts. And you wonder why all of a sudden your touch screen no longer works, or this sensor no longer works, or that sensor no longer works, or this APU no longer works. It's because it's blocked. Not necessarily just by Apple, which Apple do have that right to do. It has to do with the fact that it's the app that you're using has chosen to block that hardware, because somewhere on that list a hacker, don't really call them a hacker, a scammer, has tried to use that device to scam someone. Now, what does any of this have to do with me? I have just spent the last 21 hours, which is why I look like shit. I have just spent the last 21 hours. I have the person's home address. I have their longitude and latitude GPS coordinates. I can Google Earth their very house, their street. I know their mother's name. I know their father's name. I know the name of their 2 children. I know the name of their wife. I know the last 3 digits of their registration plate on their vehicle. I know a lot more about this person than they fucking think. And I'm going to end their fucking life. That simple. So, you think being in a country like Nigeria, you're safe. You're not. Or a country like Pakistan, you're safe. You're not. or even the UAE, because now that's becoming a big thing, where they get visas for people and call it day labourers or whatever, or it's like a low-level visa that will grant you access into the country. Then they scoop the people up at the airport, take them to a call centre, because they're natural-speaking human beings. They do not have this accent, have they? But no, do not redeem it. No. They have a natural English-speaking voice like me to get around certain things, because now you can get apps and stuff that go into the kernel level of your phone once you've given them access, and they will check your emails, they will check your texts, they will check your DMs, your IMs and things like that. They'll even check phone messages live in person to see if it's AI or not. A friend of mine is working on an app right now, can't really go into it, that will real-time monitor your phone. So if someone calls, pretending using an AI voice of your kid saying, "Mum, Dad, I'm in jail. I need 800 quid. For my bail. Blah 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 blah." It will come up and flag it as dick fake, and it will ask you, "Do you want to call them directly?" while keeping this other person on the line. You know what I mean? Because people can clone your number. That's not. It's a stupid fucking thing. Mobile phone companies know this, and they should be fucking held liable for this. Okay, so all you got to do, go in, press this button, it keeps them on hold. You can call the actual true person's number, you know, or call the police station that they're supposed to be at, you know, things of that nature, and you can find out and say, no, you're a scam, blick, and just hang up. It's an amazing app. And it's not using ChatGPT or any open source AI. This is his own private AI that he has spent months training. And I mean months training, sorry. And I mean months training. And it has got right now a 96% accuracy rate, which is fucking scary for a first generation. Now, a lot of people are a bit skeptical because the app wants full access to your phone, messages, texts, emails, you name it. And to some people, they consider it an invasion of privacy. You can consider that an invasion of privacy. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. He does not store the data. What data he does store is for learning purposes, and he asks you beforehand, can he keep it for learning purposes? Then afterwards, after 30 days, I think it is 30 or 90 days, the data is destroyed, and he will send you a confirmation saying that the data is destroyed. And he does not sell your data at all. Doesn't sell it. Ethically, he doesn't believe in selling it, and I know why. It's because one of his kids' phones got 5-finger discount in London, and a hacking group used it to spam call with fake AI voice and a whole bunch of other stuff. Because this person has a YouTube channel like me. I've even heard people try to use a AI clone of my voice. Excuse me. Which is kind of scary. I don't know why you want to clone my voice. My voice is stupid. And my friend did it because he wanted to hear me say certain words that I refused to say. And so he cloned my voice to play it back and things of that nature. But yeah, AI is getting scary. And I don't mean like doom scary, like we're all Skynet, the Borg. I don't mean any of that. No. I just mean it is a tool. And like all tools, you can use it for good, you can use it for evil. Okay? It's that simple. Okay? Everyone's immediately blame the gun, blame the knife. No. A gun alone, if you put a gun, okay, take a gun, you put it on the table, you walk away, and you come back, in 10 years, it's still going to be there. Covered in dust, but it's still going to be there. It hasn't killed anyone, hasn't hurt anyone, it's just sat there. Same with a knife. Same with a brick. Same with a hand grenade. Same with whatever. Whatever weapon you can think of, except for a nuke, obviously, because after a time a nuke goes off. But you get the point I'm trying to make. It's up here. As a former combat veteran, I'm telling you, it's up here. It's mental. It's in here. It's nowhere else. It's in here. You need to solve this riddle first. Stop restricting knives. Stop restricting guns. Stop restricting the way the English government is going. I'm surprised they haven't banned knives and forks, because apparently that makes people obese. No, it doesn't. Poor self-control makes you obese. And to people who are finding some of my content of late ignorant or homophobic or transphobic or whatever in that other no, I don't care. You clicked to the video. There was a trigger warning before the video played. You continued to watch the video. It is on you, not me. You. You chose to keep watching, not me. You. Learn the fucking difference. You are not the main character in my story. You're not even plot armor in my story. You are a poorly drawn background character on a comic sheet in the back of a fucking free newspaper handed out by a hobo. Do you fucking understand? I don't give a shit about your opinion. I don't. I don't care if you're offended. Be offended. You have feelings for a reason. Embrace them, you fucking loser. And yes, I'm talking about one specific person who has actually reported my last video to YouTube. Because apparently my video could stem hatred for trans people, when I clearly said in the video, there is no hatred towards trans people. There is no hatred towards towards gay people, bi people, lesbians, you name it. All I said is that trans people should not be part of the LGB flag. It shouldn't. Lesbian, gay and bisexual is a sexual orientation. Wait for it. And there it is. Anything past those first three letters should not be part of the fucking flag. And then I went on to, a little bit of a tirade about maps, PDFs and things of that nature. That's it. That's all I did. And how they shouldn't fucking exist. The PDF files and the maps, they shouldn't exist. And anyone who consumes CP, you shouldn't exist. You shouldn't be breathing the same air I'm breathing. I don't give a fuck who you are. You do not have a right to exist just so that you can abuse children who can't defend themselves. Fuck you. Fuck you. Do you understand? And if you've got a problem with me, say it to my face. Please, say it to my face. Say it to my face. So I'll have a valid reason to take your face off. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. Every dog has his day. That day won't be yours. I can guarantee that. Now, all that aside, long hour work week. Got to spend time with my partners. Had fun. Had an amazing day. But yesterday was a bit of a sad day for me. To the point where I broke a promise I kept. Now, I promised some of you guys and some of my close friends that I wouldn't drink alcohol for a year. Okay, and it's been a year and some change. So I kind of not broke it, but I kind of did. But yesterday was the year anniversary of the death of one of my animals, my pug Buka. And I was also reminded of the passing of one of my close friends, Mike. And I wanted to celebrate both their lives. I did. And so I had a couple of shots of whiskey. Jameson, to be precise. And it opened up bits in me that had been kept repressed for quite a while. Yeah. Says to you, Booker, sweetie, I miss you, I love you. Your farts were deadly, but you were an amazing puppy, and I love you, darling, and I'll miss you. Have fun in heaven with Braddock, and Churchill, and Jack, and Chucky, and Kelly, and Gabby, and Nisha, and all the other puppies I've ever had. I know they're all up there waiting. And I know Bonzo and Ben and and all the other animals that I've ever loved and owned. And not that you have truly owned an animal, the animal owns you. And the Big Mike. Love you, big man. I do, bud. Miss you every day. Sorry. Anyway. Enough feeling sorry for myself. How are you? How are things with you? Really? That's fascinating. Proud of you. You can do better though. You're here. You want to be here. You know the steps you need to take. You're the one who can only take them. But you keep going. Keep on keeping on. Okay? And to all my single mates, to all my single men, to all the men in my followers, this one's for you. The world may feel like shit. The world may be shit. There's a lot of expectations on your shoulders. And it may feel like there are days when it wants to bend you and break you, and sometimes you do feel like breaking. But know this. Diamonds are forged for pressure. But what comes out at the end of it isn't a lump of coal. It is something highly valuable. Welcome that pressure. Bring it on. Absorb it. Bring it in. Take that chaos and organize it. Okay? Breathe. Focus on your breathing. Not on the problem. Throw the problem to the backup part of your brain. The automated part of your brain. Focus on your breathing. Focus on the outcome. Alright? Think to yourself, if I move this here, this here, this here, and this here, problem solved. See it like a puzzle in Resident Evil. Or insert favourite RPG here, okay? Don't see it as, if I cut the yellow wire, this nuke's going to go off and it's going to wipe out half of humanity. No. That is your brain. That is your brain. Okay? You need to quiet that part. Okay? I'm your huckleberry. I got you. Alright? I mean that. To all my friends who know me, who can contact me anytime. My IMs are always open, my text is always open, my WhatsApp is always available. Reach out to me. Comment section in all of my videos has never been disabled and it never will. Okay? Reach out to me. If you have me on Discord, reach out to me. If you have me on Steam or anywhere else, reach out to me. I mean it. Reach out to me. I'll do my best to help you. There will be more enlisted guides and videos coming soon, and maybe even some streams. I know. I've got a lull coming in between Christmas and New Year's, so I might even stream Christmas Day. So fingers crossed, because I'm not going anywhere for Christmas. I was supposed to, but things got cancelled. So you might even see me New Year's, Christmas. So anyway, guys, I'm going to finish this coffee up real quick. Just like that. And coffee's done. Video's done. Take care. I love you. I mean that. Love you. Don't even know you, but I love you. Okay. And I'll see you then.